Alicia Reese here again with Atlanta on Film, and this is our scene breakdown. I am here with filmmaker Giovanni, the creator for the Eat Your Heart Out film. My favorite scene. I want to jump into it. But first, if you had to give us a brief synopsis of what the film is about, what would you say it is?
I would say it is about someone going on a first date and realizing the power of their own vulnerability through not only finding somebody else, but finding themselves.
Now I must tell you what my favorite scene is, but I don't have to just tell you. You actually get to see it. Check out this clip now. So now tell us a little bit about what we just saw in that scene.
Yeah, so we just saw this big moment where we're in the bedroom and this is them kind of deciding to eat each other real time. So we get the bite of the ear from our main actress, and at that point it just leads into a very ethereal animation of them supposedly eating each other, is all we can assume.
So what was your decision, or why did you make the decision to include mixed media in there? Was it to ensure that it wasn't as gory, or was it to kind of allow us, the viewers, to create our own story?
Yeah, I love the idea of letting the viewers just kind of not feel the emotions of what's actually happening. You know, I view this moment as them both experiencing the beauty of opening up to each other and opening up to this love that they have for each other, or that I guess they're beginning to have. And so I would much rather focus on the feeling of, you know, this excitement of what happens when you rip an earlobe off and then a bunch of paint spills out. Like, I thought that was so cool, as opposed to just leading into the gore, which may be a little freaky for some viewers.
I do like that because it did allow us to kind of create our own narrative. And then we saw them, even in the end, where they're half-eaten arms, they come together, and it's like we're still in communion with each other, even though we're no longer here in the same dimension.
I was hoping that we would come up with this beautiful, kind of hopeful ending of it's possible to open yourself up to somebody, and by opening yourself up to your own self, and by being vulnerable with yourself, you can then better open yourself up for other people.
I am super appreciative of you coming to talk to me about such a creative way in which you were helping us all to be more free and to be more open and vulnerable in a world that unfortunately will tell you that open vulnerability is not a good thing. So thank you for that.
Thank you for having me.
You're most welcome. Make sure you check out this short and more at Atlanta on Film at wabe.org.
WABE.